Hello again everybody, this is Gusto. Today I'm going to review a Special Forces ration of the People's Liberation Army of China. This ration is a rapid assault pack and is designed for use over 24 hours. Essentially this is analogous to the First Strike ration. The items in here are designed to be easily portable, require very little preparation and very little water. It is also quite small for a 24-hour ration pack, but it provides approximately 2,200 calories for 24 hours. Taking a look at this pack, you can see that it's approximately the same size as a US MRE. It's packaged in a foil pouch with this digital camo on it. There's all of the specifics there, and I will translate that for you. Loosely translated through Google Translate, says that this is a special combat food composed mainly of food bars as well as a small amount of energy drink. Also states that it's ready to eat right out of the packaging and is designed to quickly replenish energy and nutrition under extreme conditions without drinking water. It states that the product is small in size, high in efficiency, and easy to carry and use. The next section is the directions for use. It states that this is designed to be eaten over the course of one day, composed mainly of solid food bars, and that the energy drink requires 400 milliliters of water. The next section down here says that the shelf life is approximately 36 months from the production date. And you can see on the front the production date was 2017 production date. This is the composition. There's 2 solid bars and a liquid package, and then granules for rehydrating an energy drink. This is the nutritional content. Denotes 9,290 kilojoules, which I think is about 2,200 calories. And if you want to pause and translate the rest, be my guest. So let's take a look at the contents themselves. This does have a tear notch to open it easily. Pulls down the side. There it is. Alright, let's take a look at this. First of all, we have bar number 1, and this under here translates to smooth absorption and continuous energy supply. This is a 75 gram bar. Supplies 1120 kilojoules, which translates to 267 calories from the calculator I'm using. And this ration contains 6 of these. I also translated the ingredients list on the back of those packages using Google Translate, and this is what it lists. Next, it contains the number 2 bar, has the same listing on the front, solid food bar, and it says the smooth absorption for continuous energy supply. It comes with 3 of these, and each bar supplies 530 kilojoules, so about half as much as the number 1 bar. Translating the ingredients list on there comes up with that. The next item is the liquid food pouch, and this is designated as a rapid energy supply. There's 1 of these pouches. It's 150 grams. Again, translating that comes up with that ingredient list. And finally, the last item is the drink pouch, which is a functional granules, is what it lists on the front there. It's 50 grams and is to be reconstituted in 400 milliliters of water. It has a similar style top rip and zipper seal as you see in some of the canteen style beverage pouches in US MREs, but it has this resealable side spout, which is nice. So there you have it for the Chinese Special Operations 24-hour Rapid Assault Pack. And as you can see, this is a very compact, very calorie-dense food supply for such a small package. All in all, the weight of the food is only 749 grams, which is just over 1.5 pounds. So to provide 2,200 calories in 1.5 pounds is pretty remarkable. And being broken up into small bars, if you break this ration down into individual pieces, it's easy to store these things away. So very energy efficient, very space efficient, and very light. So let's try these things out. First of all, we'll try out a number 1 bar. Open that up, there's an oxygen absorber on the inside. Remove that. What's this? Alright, so very sticky, very dense food bar. It has a very sweet scent to it, almost a little nutty scent to it. It's flexible. It feels like a really thick power bar. Next, the number 2 bar. Another oxygen absorber there. There's that. Kind of looks like crispy rice puffs. Maybe some protein powder on the inside there. It's sticky and flexible also, but it's a lot lighter. Not nearly as dense. Next, the liquid energy pouch. Again, this is 150 grams. You kind of see the size of it in the hand. It's a squeezable pouch, screw top, so it can be resealed. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Alright, there you go. So, just kind of a yellowish liquid on the inside. It doesn't seem to be very thickened. We'll get a closer look at that in a little bit. And then we'll prepare the beverage. So we'll tear off the top, open up the seal on the inside, zipper seal there. Alright, now we're into it. Fill it up. Calls for 400 milliliters, but doesn't quite hold that much. Get this sealed up. Give it a good shake. There's a lot of powder in there, so got to be really careful about making sure it all gets distributed and reconstituted well. All right. There you have it. Let's take a closer look at this beverage. Pour it into this glass so you can see what it looks like. Open up the screw top. So that's a nice feature, being resealable to be stored for later drinking. We'll use it to pour it into the cup. So there you go, kind of a yellowish brownish liquid, kind of looks like an unfiltered apple cider or something like that. Kind of an interesting fruity and maybe even malty scent to it. It did list malt extract on there as one of the ingredients. For the squeeze pouch, let's take a look at that a little bit closer as well. It is mostly liquid. I just want to put some of this into a spoon so you can see what it looks like. So that's what that looks like. It's kind of a syrupy version of the stuff in the cup. That's what it looks like to me. So let's start with bar number 1, and this is the main constituent of this ration. There's 6 of these things. Each of them provides about 260 calories. So most of your energy is going to come from this number 1 bar. And again, oh, very sticky. Again, it's a kind of a dense, sticky, pliable mass, not unlike a power bar. So let's break that open. Yeah, very, very dense and sticky. Give that a try. Yeah, that's really interesting. It kind of goes through different phases of flavor. It's interesting because it has a really sweet, almost nutty kind of scent to it. So that's kind of what you're expecting. But the first phase of flavor is really tasteless. And it's just really chewy. You're really working to get through the chewy mass and stickiness. And then you're kind of hit with maybe a mild sweetness, a little bit, but then it kind of turns salty, and then it kind of turns a little bit sour and bitter. And then after you swallow it, you have kind of a sweet, nutty aftertaste, and it kind of leaves your tongue coated with kind of an oily sensation. Now, I know there's a lot of shortening in there, so that may just be those oils, but it really goes through phases of flavor as you chew it and swallow it. Interesting food item. I wouldn't say it's particularly good. It does what it's supposed to do. It provides a long burning energy, and a whole lot of it in a small package. So for what it's worth, it would work very well. We'll move on to number 2. This one has the puffed black rice. It's a lot less dense, looks crispy. Yeah, and that one is really tasty. It's almost like a dessert bar. It has a nice crispiness to it. It's very sweet. One of the ingredients listed in there is baked cake powder, so that may be giving it most of its flavor. It kind of tastes like a crispy cookie. It's really good. This is really enjoyable. It certainly makes up for the other one. Because if you're eating 6 of these things, you're going to need this to break up that monotony, kind of give you a reward. Move on to the liquid pouch. Again, it kind of looked like a syrupy liquid, and it's designed for fast energy, so expecting this to be pretty sweet. A lot of sugar in there, but we'll see what it tastes like. Weird. The initial impression you get from that is like a really sweet apple juice, but then you kind of get a wave of a malty flavor. It's not as syrupy as I thought. It's mostly thin liquid, and the main ingredients that it lists there are malt extract, white sugar, and green tea extract. And knowing that, I can kind of pick up that green tea flavor and just a lot of sugar. The malty aftertaste is pretty strong as well after you swallow it. Overall, it's not bad. It's just interesting. It's very, very sweet, and you can see where that would just provide a ton of quick energy. As for the beverage from the pouch, reading the ingredients, it lists a lot of electrolytes. I would expect this to kind of be like a flavored isotonic beverage. Again, malt extract is one of the main ingredients, so I kind of expect it to have a similar flavor to that pouch. Yeah, and it's almost identical, except you get a little bit of electrolyte saltiness to it. They're both very sweet, but they're also very similar in flavor. It's interesting, as I sit here talking, the malt flavor of those two beverages, the squeeze pouch and the isotonic beverage, the malt flavor just continues to come out as an aftertaste. It's actually quite strong. So there you have it. A very bare bones but very useful ration. And for its purpose, with the requirements of being lightweight, easily portable, requiring not a lot of water, providing a ton of energy in a small package, it really does its job well. The food items, as far as utility, they're very good. Very interesting food items, very interesting flavors that I haven't tried before. And that's the fun of this. It's all the adventure and the unexpected nature of some of these rations. So I appreciate you joining me on this look into this Special Forces Chinese ration. As always, thank you so much to the viewers and subscribers on YouTube. Your support on this channel allows me to donate directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. To the ration review community on YouTube and MREinfo.com, thank you very much as always. You guys are great. And please stay tuned. Lots more to come. Again, thanks for joining me. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.